What's up, y'all? JR Raymond back again, coming to you from BowlerX Pro Shop and Training Center inside Waterford Lanes, where today we're going to take out that breakaway, the new Radical ball. We put the typical 45 by 4.5 by 45 layout on it. We're just keeping that stuff for the reviews so you guys can see what they do based on some of the old reviews and stuff, obviously. We want to make sure they stay the same. So we're going to take it out here. I got a typical 44-foot league condition, a little bit of traffic on it. We've bowled on it a little bit now, so I've got some shots on it. I have used this ball already. I used it in a house shot tournament the other day, and I bowled 806 with it the first three. What was it, like 300, 279, and like 220, 227, I think it was, so like 806. So yeah, so not bad, not a bad little start with this ball. So I'm gonna take it out here. It's the higher RG, a little bit mid-range diff. I don't want to call it lower diff. It's mid-range. It's like in the 40s, so it's not in the 50s. It's not high flaring. So we're going to see something a little bit different, maybe a little bit cleaner. Some of the core is going to wait a little bit longer to try to pick up, which is good. But we're going to take it out here, and we're going to see what it's got here in a minute. So stay tuned.
They say bowling is a dying sport.
A dying sport.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
BowlerX.com for the love of bowling.
All right, here we go. Breakaway. We're going to do the typical same thing, always standing a little bit further right, moving left. This is, yeah, what did I tell you? 45 by 4.5 by 45. I gotta remember what I tell you because I don't want to make sure I lie to you. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try straighter, see what it does. Move our way left, just like we always do. You all be the judge. Ooh, these grips are tight. Why are these grips tight? I haven't been using this ball a lot, apparently. All right, here we go. It's kind of what you would expect from this ball over here, being nice and clean, a little bit smoother. It's not going to go crazy. Mid-range diff, so I don't usually talk about like the RGs and the diffs, but this one kind of struck my fancy. I do like the medium to lower diff balls, like the IQ Tour, the Tour Dynamics, stuff like that. Those balls for me have always seemed to be better. So now we're just going to jump 5 right. 5 right, see what it does. Not going to rotate yet. We're going to stay behind it. So this is generally where I would say, okay, let's try and rotate it a little bit more, get it to pick up down lane. So we'll throw one more shot, see if we can make the adjustment. Make it see it just a little bit better. Boom, a ball off whack. Oh, I think I tripped on myself. My second step was like 8 inches shorter than normal. Threw me off, that's all right. So that was good. We saw at least it picked up a little bit better down lane. So now we'll move left. Now we can go 5 more left. So now we're standing on 30. Probably looking, I'm gonna look at 18 by the dots. So we're probably gonna hit like 15 or 16-ish. See what happens. So it's responsive, so it's definitely picking up the dry to the right. That's good. That's good. And again, I'm not trying to get lined up or anything. I just want you guys to see what it does in these zones, throwing it to certain spots. Maybe we'll throw a few shots at the end lined up, who knows? So now we'll move 5 more left. Watch it go around the lane a little bit more. And this is about the area where it looked really good for me on the house pattern in Lansing when I shot 300, 800 with it. That's essentially what I was doing. And I stood there, I mean, for 3 games, I moved 3 boards the entire time in 3 games. And then they kind of got weird. And I only bowled 220, 220, or 230 or something the last 3. So nothing amazing, nothing to write home about. Move a little bit more left. I will rotate just a little bit more to get it around there. See, and that's, you see, I mean, the only thing that's like bad, I don't want to call it bad, but like my eye doesn't like these types of bowling balls when I'm watching them go down the lane, because the higher RG makes them kind of tumble slower. So the core doesn't make them rev up. So it doesn't look as cool, but the solid colors kind of help it. So you're not seeing it. Like when you see a big, like a big higher RG multi-color ball that has all the fancy colors and swirls in it, and you watch it go down the lane, it looks like it's lagging, like real slow. I don't like that. All right, up against the ball return. This ball picks up the dry so strong, a lot stronger than I expected. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be a league house shot killer. Clearly. Not sure how it'll be on tougher patterns yet, although should be a little bit more controllable. Because you see, like, okay, so I'll move back to my feet on 30, and I'll roll it more forward, strong forward motion. See how much it actually blends the pattern better. See, so you can kind of make it blend that pattern a little bit better, make it roll a little bit quicker, a little bit slower, but not to where it's like extremely round. It still kind of picks up and pops, so that's good. For those of you that like to see your bowling ball go crazy, that's a good sign. All right, in front of the ball return. See if we can go around the lane with it, and then we'll call it a day. See how quick that picks up? That thing hit the dry and it just, like hockey stick, whatever you want to call it. Goes stupid down lane, makes a stupid motion. Oh, I'm gonna be in the way, let's test it. See if we can do it. See if we can go up the lane and make a spare before I tell you about this ball. We're fancy over here. We fancy, huh? Let me zoom out so you guys can see my pretty face. How about that? And turn this. And then we'll just do the end. Oh, don't look at my lights. 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 Here, look at me. Look at me, okay. There we go. We're good. Did you see that? That was fancy. That was pretty cool. That was pretty neat. Cody likes it. Cody's here with me. He knows. He's looking at me like I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. It's okay. I understand. But the ball is pretty. It's a pretty ball. Go over to BowlerX.com, get yours. I'm going to put a link in the description. You can get one. But as far as the ball goes, clearly, I like it. That doesn't mean you're going to like it. I wouldn't put exactly the same layout on it, but you can do whatever you want. I don't really care. And I'm not going to show you the layout. Just remember the numbers. Always remember the numbers. Don't worry about what it looks like. Anyway, hit the link in the description. Go over to 10pindoctors.com. Sign up for the membership and everything over there. There's virtual lessons. There's all that stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got, I think. I'm going to go practice a little bit, so I'm out of here. We'll see you guys later.
They say bowling is a dying sport.
A dying sport.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
BowlerX.com for the love of bowling.